Last year's conference, of course, was a great success, and we've come back committed and with a deliberate strategy to grow organizations. The people who make it happen are you. And all the studies have shown that it's the middle manager that determines the success of an organization. And you need to understand how important you are in your, wherever you are, public sector, private sector. The Army will tell you that. It is the sergeant major who makes things happen. If he's not there, it doesn't matter whether you have a lieutenant colonel or a private or an officer. It's the sergeant major who makes things run. And you guys are that. Whether you're in a small organization or a large one, the middle person makes it happen because you are the buffer between the extreme top and the bottom. And they're expecting you to put in the policies, the procedures, you're visionaries in your own right, and you're going to carry out what it is that the policies of the board, but you're also going to be innovative in your own way. You're going to be motivating your staff to make it happen. You're going to be advising those at the top. So you are extremely important to your organization. And in that regard, these 2 days will look at your own personal development and your own professional development so that you will stay the course. This year's conference will continue to provide new learning opportunities for participants who will return to their organizations to be agents of positive change, energized, reflective, armed with good practices. You're expected to balance shareholder management along with employee and customer interest. The middle manager determines whether or not your organization fails. We've had a track record of having a conference giving the best value for money, practical and implementable solutions. We present international, regional, and local perspectives through our presenters who have a track record in business, academia, and of course, public sector leadership. As you'll see from our program, we have assembled some of the greatest minds through our presenters who hail from Jamaica, across the region, North America, and as far as the UK. This year's conference continues to focus on personal and professional development to include leadership, human resource development, customer service, project management, finance, audit, productivity improvement, business development, among others. Ladies and gentlemen, Jamaica is at a crossroads in its development. We need to pass many tests, including, of course, the IMF, but we need to pass a human development test, the justice test, and the values and attitudes test. So there are several tests we need to pass, and you play an important role in passing those tests. Employers continue to be concerned about their ability to recruit and retain competent employees. We continue to lose some of our best minds to the rest of the world, including the region. We continue to have a mismatch between business needs and prospective employee needs. This can be solved. Really, it's not rocket science. We just need to have a targeted approach. The interventions need to be right. The policies need to be right. And it can be done. So it's about what the ministries are going to be doing, Ministry of Education, the Ministry of, we have a new Ministry of Growth, that's very important to Jamaica, and how all the various ministries work together to ensure that we have the right people in the right place, and that our leaders are also keeping a track of what's happening in the world. We're not just churning out people for churning's sake and passing the CXCs with grade 1. It's more than that. What you do with what you come out with, and how well are you adding value to an organization. Many of you are HR persons as well, so you know what it is like to recruit people. You have 400 applications and you're able to find 20. I don't know why, but the fact is that it's happening. And many of the employees themselves are disillusioned because as far as they're concerned, they're qualified. And we still don't employ them. So there's clearly a problem that people are qualified, whether they have degrees or 10 CXC grade 1s, and we still don't employ them. So we need to look at our system seriously.